Hello and welcome to the Course Launchpad. This is the inaugural live Q&A because I decided to do this very late at night and it was a very long day. My time zone posting was a little inaccurate, so I don't know if anyone's going to show up today. Not a problem. This is a good test run for me and to get this going and to be able to share with you some basics on online course creation and kind of get your wheels turning in so you can get your ball rolling when it comes to creating online courses. So now let's give a few minutes to see if anyone comes on board. I'll give you a little intro of who I am and what I do. So my name is Malia Monaco. I am the founder and a fellow coach of the Course Launchpad, and this is my separate arm from coaching. I have a coaching practice called Process for Progress, and so this is my kind of my passion and my little actually it's been a big focus of mine to be able to help other coaches create and launch online courses. It's really changed my life. It's revolutionized my coaching practice. I have two little ones, and so I haven't been able to actually meet with my clients as often as I would like. And so this gave me an opportunity to continue to share knowledge, continue to change lives, be able to stay connected with my clients while I have my little ones before I can open my schedule back up and be able to coach full-time again. So this has been a great opportunity, and I've really just fallen in love with creating courses. It's really been a good fit for me. I love it because it's very creative. It gives you an opportunity to highlight your expertise, and it gives you the opportunity to break that barrier of time and location. So when it comes to coaching, you have pretty much a limited time frame. You can only coach so many hours in a day, correct? And so you really have a cap on what your offering can be and what your revenue potential can be. So this gives an opportunity to break that barrier, break that cycle, because you can reach multiple people at once and you can reach them all over the world, and you don't have to worry about time zones, which apparently I need to learn better. So yeah, it's really a great opportunity. And I apologize, I've been having a head cold that's been going around my kiddos gave me. So if I sound a little nasally, that's why. Courses also, so they can be a complement to your coaching practice. So maybe you want to use courses as an opportunity to kind of give an intro or a prerequisite to coaching, lay some foundations, do some basics. I was talking to a coach the other day, and she uses actually a tangible deck of like vision cards that do experiences. And so she was asking, what if I need, somebody to purchase this deck to be able to, go through my course? Not a problem. That's just going to be part of something that you put into the course details is, hey, you need to be able, purchase this deck so that you have that tangible piece, which is really cool. Because then you have the opportunity to, have the best of both worlds, to where you can have that tangible piece, kind of like you're interacting with them while you, provide them that course. And then you can also build other things on top of that, like offering a Facebook community, a closed group community to be able to have more interaction with them. You can build in like group coaching. So if they're involved in your course, then you can have that opportunity of having a, weekly or bi-weekly, monthly, whatever works for you. And you can have them have the opportunity to talk to you in a group setting, or, have some opportunity to do some one-on-one. So courses have really been a complement to a lot of coaches in their practices. Also, kind of like it's worked for me, and I know other coaches that, maybe they had to step back from their coaching, one-on-one or group coaching practice for time purposes or family issues that came up. We really are our business. We are the ones that deliver the product. So if something comes up in our life, it does put a hiccup on what we're able to provide for our clients. And, that's obviously a detriment for us and our practice, but also for our clients who aren't being able to receive the services we provide. So when we create courses, this is an opportunity for us to be able to continue the conversation, to continue to stay engaged, so that if we do have a challenge in our life and a hiccup, which happens, we're human too, this is a way for us to continue to stay connected with the clients, as well as continue to build revenue and continue to have an income and to sustain ourselves in our life. So it can be a complement, it can be a supplement, it can be something that is just something you use instead of the coaching sessions, in a sense. So let's see, what else? This is specifically for exoteric coaches. I listened to Linton's call yesterday, or his video yesterday, and he was talking about how we need to be able to engage and communicate with people, and the clients that are coming on board, the entrepreneurs, to be able to share how amazing coaching can be and how life-changing it can be. I know for me, I'll tell somebody, well, I'm a coach, and they're like, well, what, soccer or baseball? Well, no. And, oh, a life coach, oh, you're one of those. No. So we need to really work together and work and create a cohesive message of how amazing coaching can be, and to be able to share this with these entrepreneurs that are coming on board. It's so exciting to be able to have this opportunity to change so many lives. And, they're there, and we just need to be able to communicate what we can provide to them on I think, a consistent message. And obviously, every coach is unique, and every offering is unique, and every transformation that we provide is unique. So when it comes to courses, that's why I wanted to kind of hop online and be able to share this when I saw Linton's message is, this is an opportunity. I know courseware is down right now for us, but this is a really great opportunity, kind of the calm before the storm, to where we can create our courses. We can not feel rushed or pressured to throw it out there. We can actually, make sure we create some quality courses and be able to highlight your expertise and be able to present this to those entrepreneurs that are coming on board. Maybe they don't understand coaching per se, but they understand a course or, something like that. And that could be an entry level, step for them to understand what you can provide in your coaching practice. So you can almost, what we kind of call as a lead magnet in a sense. And so you can offer maybe, just a free intro course, or, just a minimal priced one. I kind of do recommend doing some kind of pricing, because people are usually more committed to completing it if it has cost them something. So kind of keep that in mind. So being able to highlight your expertise and be able to provide that mini transformation, kind of give them some quick wins on a course that can highlight what you can offer in coaching. That might be a great way, to dovetail, to create some excitement and some education around what coaching can do for these entrepreneurs that are coming on board. So that was just kind of my tidbit, my thought when it came to the exoteric coaches and Linton's message yesterday. So let's see, what else can I help you with? Since I kind of goofballed my time zones and I posted this really late at night to be able to hop on today because it was kind of last minute, I also was able to have my kiddos watch today, so I had an opportunity to hop online. We got to work with life, right? So let's see, no one's asking questions, which is not a problem. This gives me an opportunity to, one, learn Facebook Live. This is actually my first time doing it. And two, being able to, just kind of download and to provide you some knowledge and information. So let me, let's see, we talked about compliments and courses. I made a little notes here. All right, so how about some basic steps and some basic questions that people have? So, okay, so what about course ideas? So I get a lot of coaches saying, I don't know what to do my course on. After just a few minutes of brainstorming and just kind of talking about what their expertise is and what their passion is, we're able to create your secret sauce. That's what I call it. So what you want to do is really, figure out, step one is know thyself. So figure out what is your overlap of the passion and expertise that you have. And it's important to have both, because if you're just passionate about something in an area and you don't have the expertise, then it's really kind of just, like a fan page, or, something that you're all excited about, but no action is actually taking place. And vice versa, if you're really knowledgeable about something, but you're not passionate about something, it can be really dry and boring. So you want to be able to figure out, what is that intersection, that overlap between passion and expertise. And it might just be one specific area in your coaching practice or offering. You probably have an abundance amount of expertise, an abundance amount of passions. So you need to take a second and just figure out where that overlap is. Because when it comes to courses, we don't want to, it's not the shotgun approach. We don't want to bombard our students with tons of information. They're coming to us because they want a specific transformation. And this goes into step two, is because we want to be able to know our students, and we want to be able to speak to them directly and have that specific conversation with them, that direct conversation with them. So step 1 and 2. So step 1, know thyself. We want to create your secret sauce. And I call it secret sauce because, for one, it's your unique offering that really makes up you. But also, once you figure out your secret sauce, then you're able to repackage it and put it into different content. So you can create your courses, you can do your webinars, you can create live events, you can create, other free offerings that are lead magnets to generate course entries and enrollments, as well as coaching. So, think about that. So when you're thinking about your secret sauce, it's going to be your passion and your expertise on a specific transformation that you can provide. Now, the trifecta is where we bring in that opportunity. And that opportunity is the student and what transformation you provide to them. So, know your audience, know your student, know your potential client. You want to be able to touch on that pain, be able to, hit that issue or hurdle that they're dealing with, that specific issue. And this is the one that you can solve with your secret sauce offering. And another thing too is to be able to speak to them on a kind of a, been there, done that kind of way of saying, like, hey, you might not have, definitely, walked in their shoes specifically, but maybe, for example, you had dealt with, public speaking issues. And so you've been able to overcome your public speaking issues by doing these certain steps. And you can relate to them. You can empathize with them. You can validate them. You have gone through that process. And so you can provide those transformations for them. So being able to kind of think about, what is kind of close to your heart or close to your life that you can present a transformation to your students and to your clients. And that really gives a deeper authenticity to what you're offering in your course. Because we can write courses all day long on all of our knowledge, and all of that. I have books on every bookshelf and every wall in my house, and, I could write a ton of different courses, but would I really be excited about it? No, I wouldn't really be excited about all of them. Do I have knowledge about it? Yeah. Have I walked in those shoes? No, not necessarily. So I try to focus my courses on things that I have done. So things like, for example, the course Launchpad. I've, found out that creating courses for me has been amazing in my coaching practice and my offering and in my life. And so now I can share that with other coaches. How amazing and transformational creating courses for you can be. And that's one of them. Another one is I create courses on essentialism. And it's kind of like minimalism for real life. I don't have, totally sparse walls. I have kiddos that have toys everywhere, but it's really a mindset, and it's a way of living, of, how we're able to filter things we don't want in our life to be able to create more abundance in our life. So things like that. And then I do a confidence course as well. So I have training in CBT, but my primary passion is the acceptance commitment therapy and training. And so I've been able to make transformations in my life and overcome those blocks to, getting things done in my life and achieving my goals and creating confidence that I didn't have before based on those tools. And so those are the things that I focus on and that I create courses on, because I can speak that language and I can speak to the transformation. So hopefully that helps when you're thinking about a course idea. And it doesn't have to be ginormous, and we really want to be laser focused when it comes to courses. And you can create multiple courses. I have one course that I have technically three different courses. So it's like an intro kind of basic course. And then once you take that, you can move up to the next course, which is the middle of the road. Okay, I got my basics down. Now I'm really getting moving, making progress. And then there's kind of the advanced one. And they can progress through those as well. And then you can also build in things like, okay, you take a course, then you do this coaching, these number of sessions, and then you can do more courses. There's so much opportunity, and you can be so creative with your packaging and your offerings. So step 1, know thyself, create your secret sauce. Step 2, know your audience, know your students, understand their pain, make sure your secret sauce is something that they want, and that works well together. And then step 3, you're going to create. So you're going to be able to create your course. There's a ton of different ways to be able to do it. You can do video only, you can do audio only, you can do worksheets. Kind of the standard is to be able to do the PowerPoint with a voiceover. That's really like the standard course creation that gives more interaction and learning experience, and then throw a worksheet in there. And then you have that tangible piece that they can have in their hand and be able to create their actionable items. So doing that is really kind of the basics. But you know what? Done is better than perfect. So figure out what works best for you, your style. If you're not very good on video, or you don't like video, if it brings up too much anxiety for you, don't do it. It's better not to do something that you think is right. And if you're presenting it and it doesn't look well, doesn't present yourself in the best light, don't do it. So find what works best for you and your approach, the topic. If you're doing just say a meditation course, then maybe all you need to do is just do some audio recordings and be able to let your students listen to them. Maybe they can even download them and be able to listen to them in the car, or as they're falling asleep, or doing their walking meditation. That's one example, is try to figure out what is a good fit for your students, for your course topic, and what transformation you're providing, as well as what your best offering is. What you do best. So for me, video has not been one of my best. It is anxiety provoking. The more I do it, the more I like it, and the better I get at it. So I have kind of worked up to it. And doing it live with no notes has been pretty, awesome. Actually, it's going really well. This is my first time. So, figuring out what works for you. And you can also incrementally, do different things as you create courses and get more comfortable with different things. So what the basics are that you're going to need, that I would recommend, and creating courses, what is amazing is you don't have a lot of upfront cost. It's almost free to minimal. You can really use what you already have. We already have usually a computer with a video, monitor, or we have phones that have video capability and audio capability. However, I do recommend to just take it up one notch. This is going to make a huge impact on how you present as a professional course creator and coach, as well as how transformational your course is going to be, because it's easier to let your brain focus on the content when it's not trying to figure out, well, what did he say? I can't hear the audio, or gosh, that lighting is really weird. I don't like, why can't I see his face? Your mind, or the mind of the student, is going to go through all of these things. Maybe you're in a funky backdrop. When I do my videos, I actually take down all these pictures behind me. So it's just a very simple, subdued background. There's no distractions. Because the brain is trying to process so much already. You want them to be able to focus on your content and not focus on, that weird background, or, the weird noises, or I can't hear them, or whatever else is, chatter is going on in their mind. You want them just to focus on what you have to say and the message and transformation you're providing. Another thing too, which I'm still learning, and since I get so excited about this, I speak really fast. And so to be able to, take a breath, slow it down, because, for me, I know my mind is going really fast. I have so much to offer and so much to share, and I get so excited. My mouth moves really fast, but I know someone else on the other side, they need to digest this. They need to hear it. I don't want them to miss things. So that's one thing that I have to work on, is to slow it down and remind myself to slow down and speak slowly and clearly. And I try to definitely do that when it comes to creating my videos and my courses. And I do script out when I do my audios. I do have a script. I read the script. I stay on topic. I stay on course, and I slow it down. So there's a tip. And obviously I'm a work in progress too. So we're working on that. Back to equipment. What I recommend: microphone, a good microphone. So this is the Audio Technica, and it's I think it's about 60 or 70 bucks on Amazon. And get the supporting boom arm. I think it's like $15. Makes a huge difference, because you can do this and put it in front of your face and talk, use your hands, be natural, and get that good quality audio sound. As I knock my lights over. Video. Get a good video. So you can get some high quality videos that are going. So this is the HD 1080p Logitech on Amazon. Not very expensive. And then let's see what else. Lighting. So these are my new toys. I'm very excited. That's kind of why I wanted to do videos today. So I got some new lighting. Let's see if I can show you here without messing it all up. So I got some new lighting here. I'll show you. And lighting makes a big difference. My first videos I did not have lighting, and I kind of just did a makeshift, lighting, and I tried my best, and it was okay. It just wasn't the quality. It didn't provide the light on my face that it needed. And then as I was using natural light, the light changed as I did my videos, and that really impacted the quality. So the lighting set was, I believe, $55 Amazon. The microphone, like I said, I think it was 60 or 70. The boom's like $15. I don't remember. I think it was $70 for the video. So it's not a huge outlay, and you can incrementally just, get a microphone. Get a video. Microphone I recommend first, because that high quality audio makes a huge difference. If we can't see your face, in the video, that's not as big of a deal as not being able to hear what you have to say. So that's important. Then creating your presentation. So if you're using Apple, you can use your Keynote with your, what is it called? Sorry, drawing a blank. So I have Apple, I just don't use my courses on it. ScreenFlow. And so you use ScreenFlow with your Keynote, so you're able to record the screen going through, your slides and being able to do your voiceover. And then for our the PCs, we want to use our PowerPoint with Camtasia. And Camtasia is an awesome software because I use it for my podcast editing. You can use it for all different things, videos. And then you can, once you get your content built, you can take and edit and repurpose and, tweak and things. And it's very easy to use. So you don't have to have a lot of technical experience. Just know the basics of being able to use a computer is pretty much all you need. And there's a lot of tutorials that you can use for Camtasia and PowerPoint and so forth. So that's kind of what you do there. So let's see. I think that's about it for the basics. This has been great. This has been hopefully very helpful for you. It's been a great experience for me to be able to get on Facebook Live for the first time and try this out and be able to share with you. I didn't do a test run, so I'm really hoping the audio did come through on this. I have not tried it yet, so let's pray it did. And hopefully this is helpful. And let me know. Keep in touch. I'd be willing to do, happy to do a 30-minute brainstorm session with you to just kind of get the ball rolling and see if creating courses is something that you would want to pursue and be able to help you get in the right direction. And then if you're interested in going further, I have courses, obviously. I have courses for you to take, for you to be able to learn how to create courses. We go step by step from idea to revenue generator, whether it's on the Exoteric platform or on something like Teachable, which is the platform that I would recommend outside of Exoteric if you want to do that. Teachable is a great platform to use, and it's inexpensive, and then you can incrementally, go through their plans, as you start to make money on courses. So I can do that. And then if you want some, serious, let's get course creating going, I want to get this going, then let me know. We can do some coaching too. So thank you so much for your time, and hopefully this was helpful in getting your course creation going. This is a passion of mine, and a passion for me to be able to help other coaches get courses, because I really think together we can change so many more lives and be able to really make an impact on the world through our courses, because people are really learning and connecting in different ways than they ever have before, because technology has really taken down a lot of barriers to time and location and knowledge, and people are willing to pay. I want you to know, people are willing to pay for what you have to offer. You have a great deal of knowledge and expertise to be able to share and provide transformation for people, for students and for clients. And it's valuable. And so don't shortchange yourself. You really have an opportunity to change lives, including your own. So welcome to Online Course Creation. I'm Malia Monaco, the Course Launchpad. All the best and happy course creating.